where the money is and how to get it. Now, in our previous episode, I shared with you the biggest opportunity in history for educators and why you should be listening to me. And if you missed that episode, go ahead and listen back to the thing, man, because it's all connected. Now, in this episode, I'll be sharing with you where the money is and how to get it. Because the truth is, you don't need another certification and you don't need another degree, because your biggest asset is your teaching skills. Okay, and I'm gonna prove that to you inside of this episode. Now, if this is your first time here, my name is Dino Delblesh, aka Professor Daddy Joy, and my goal in this entire series is to convince seasoned educators that transitioning their existing skills as an educator into a profitable coaching business is a key to achieving a life of freedom, impact, and income and fulfillment. Now, before I forget, I have a special gift for you. Go ahead to escapetheclassroom.kit.com and grab your free Escape the Classroom Business Accelerator Kit. Inside of this kit, I've included the ultimate guide to escaping the classroom and start building your coaching business, because this is where we start building legacy. Now, enough with all the formal stuff. Now, this is where the money is and how to get it. Enjoy the thing, man. Now, secret number one, stop thinking you need another degree. Your teaching skills are your greatest coaching asset. You ready for this? Now, let me share with you a story. As I shared in my earlier story, I shared that I spent years feeling lost, thinking I need a complete career overhaul to become a coach. Now, I dabbled in coaching for nothing, for next to nothing, just to prove to myself that I can make an impact. I was missing this confidence to truly own my expertise and build a sustainable business, because I felt like I need some magical formula, some external validation or certificate. Does that sound familiar? Is that relatable? However, after I experienced those initial wins with my clients, I know coaching was my part. But the imposter syndrome kept coming back over and over and over again. And I started looking at all the other successful coaching online, and they had all these impressive credentials, they have these fancy business titles, they had better graphics than mine. And so obviously I felt like an imposter. I felt like I didn't belong. And I thought maybe that I was missing something. Maybe I needed to go back to school to get certified or to learn, some of the additional business fancy secret. I was convinced that I needed some sort of external stamp of approval to be taken seriously. And I'm about to share with you why that's a lie. Because I was caught in this vicious cycle of, I want to build a business, but I felt like I needed to be qualified for us. Does that sound familiar? I spent countless hours researching different certification, business program, feeling more and more overwhelmed. And each program promised a secret to success, but none of them really resonated. I felt like I was trying to fit a square in a triangle. Yeah, my background was in information technology and education, not business. Yeah, mind you. And I was almost ready to invest in an expensive MBA. And I'm lucky think I didn't. So I hope that as you're watching this, that this is gonna save you a lot of time and money as well. Because I stumbled upon this coach by the name of Rich Litvin, and he demonstrated coaching live at a Mind Valley event. And I'll advise that you go on YouTube and check that out. And because it was a complete game changer for me, because I've never seen coaching demonstrated so powerfully before. And what I learned, that it wasn't about telling people what to do. It was about asking the right questions, listening deeply, and empowering them to find the answer within themselves. And at that moment, it hit me that I have been doing this my entire life as an educator. I've been coaching my students every single day, guiding them to discover their own potential. The way how Rich Litvin asks powerful questions, listen deeply, and mirror what I've been doing naturally for most of my life. So I immediately started calling up all of my friends and started coaching them. And the results was mind-blowing. Seeing my friends leave with the clarity that they had about what they need to do next was evidence enough. Everything else that I learned moving forward was extra value. And suddenly, everything started clicking. I realized that my ability to simplify complex information, design learning experiences, and facilitate meaningful conversation was exactly the skills I need to be a successful coach. I didn't need another business degree to ask powerful questions or to hold space for someone. And don't get me wrong, getting a business degree, that's up to you. That's your personal choice. But I didn't need it to start and grow my coaching business. This realization gave me the confidence I need to start applying what I learned from my coach, Sean Q. And it was surprisingly easy for me to grasp this sales approach because I was used to using frameworks to teach complex computer concepts, and seeing how the pieces fit together make it so easily because I already had that superpower and you do too. This gave me more confidence in my ability to help my clients get results because I didn't need more experience than my clients had. Let me say that again. I didn't need to have more experience than my clients in what they do because I know this is tripping a lot of you up. All you need is to bring a fresh perspective, ask powerful questions that they won't usually ask themselves. All you need is a fresh perspective and ask powerful questions that they won't ask themselves. And when I start doing that, my clients gain clarity and they gain confidence, and so did I. This shift in my mindset was pivotal. It allowed me to finally build a business, invest in the right mentors like Sean Q, like Adrian Cahill, Juliana Chan, and achieve the success that I have today. Now I'm helping other educators, just like yourself, realize the same thing. You already have what it takes, my friends. Here's the lesson, and I want you to write this down. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You don't need another degree or another fancy certificate to start coaching because you already possessed a powerful toolkit of skills. And guess what? You are a lifelong learner. So get the degrees, get the certifications, but you do not need them because you would always be leveling up. However, what you do need is a strategy to translate those skills into a thriving business. And that is what I'm here to provide. What you do need is a strategy to translate the skills that you already have into a thriving business. And that is what I provide. So now I've shown you how your teaching skills is your greatest asset. Now, isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? Let me get a heck yes in the comments if you are vibing with me, if we are on the same page. Now, if you made it all the way to the end, that means you need to go ahead and grab your Escape the Classroom Business Starter Kit at escapetheclassroom.kit.com/gift. Go ahead and grab the thing, man. Now, new episode every Sunday, 7 p.m. China time. And in our next episode, I'll be sharing with you, drumroll, the confidence code. Yeah, I'm going to share with you the confidence code so that you can start stepping into your purpose and stepping into the leader that you are. Remember, escapetheclassroom.kit.com/gift. Big up yourself.